So with people who are aware of all of the changes that are going on in consciousness too, and the dreams, people are getting more dreams. I have friends of mine calling me up from high school saying, hey, you were right. I'm starting to see and hear things. And you'd said that we might end up experiencing that later in our lives. And I didn't know why I knew that, but I did. And then, of course, people remembering past lives. There's so much more that's opening up. Something weird's happened to me the past year. I have all my dreams are consecutive now. So I'll wake up, I'll go to sleep, and I'll wake up where I left off in the last dream. And that's odd. These kinds of things are a sign that the awareness of our bodies is waking up. But the most important of all of those conscious places, it's not the 3D. We've been told to put our awareness in the 3D, and that's not realistic. That's actually not a healthy place for ultimate wellness to have your initial consciousness start from. That's not where you start from. You're not the name of the body that you live in. I'm not really Elizabeth. That's the name of the cool body I live in. But I am an awareness. I am a soul, and I have an endless experience beyond this experience as Elizabeth, and that's the I am presence. So I tell people, if you want to learn about all these different ways of being in consciousness, for example, the seventh dimension has to do with frequencies in personification, where we experience actually angels and demons, many of us, and they're actually living frequencies, and that's a realm of consciousness. It's an awareness. Not everybody's aware of the seventh dimension. Many people are. Some of them are in context of religion, some are not. And so the dimensions are definitely real and measurable. Again, the most important one is always the first dimension, the I am presence. Now, speaking of wellness, I've been getting reports from many of my clients and students that when they focus on the I am presence, when they focus on I am something beyond this body, I am. And you ask that question, who am I really? And you go deep into that I am, I exist, I am aware. Your awareness creates reality. We know that because our awareness changes the nature of photons. Photons are wavelengths until you look at them. Your awareness is really very powerful and creates material reality. But that I am comes from somewhere, and it's the light bulb in the projector. You are not the film that you're playing in, which is this life. You're not the body watching the film play out. You're not the screen. You are the light. You're the light of the projector. That's the I am presence. And when they have been focusing on that, wild things are happening. Their bodies are healing. Their hair is turning from gray back to its original color. Some people in their 50s and 60s getting their hair color back. All these different kinds of very beautiful changes in the body. They're becoming more youthful. Their organs are healing. The body's changing because the body wants to be with you and your I am presence, your soul's presence. It's what it came for. Your body is a symbiotic living technology that loves you, but you are not that body. But when you decide to be the true self, your authentic self, which is most important for this year, this solstice, authenticity. If you can be in that authentic true self, then there's so much healing that happens on its own because your body finally celebrates that you're back. Your awareness is back, and they get to be able to, all your cells get to be able to swim in that beautiful light of your soul. So that's the power of this idea that there's many dimensions that humans have access to. Our bodies are naturally in access to them in different forms, in different ways, different frequencies. But the I am presence is the most important, the first dimension of consciousness. Everyone focuses on the fifth dimension and stuff like that. And I'm like, nah, it's the first dimension. Start there, and then the rest begins to open up more. So that's what I've learned over the past years working with these pieces.